Okay, so we have 3 out of 6 of the cabinets done and up, and the verdict is that I love them and Neil does not. Let's show you.
Dealing with a big issue. The water pump is not working. Well, we told you guys that we had a surprise. We are here. So let's get up here in the Storyteller, take a look. Be aware, I took a tumble.
Oh my gosh.
So I was going in and out of the Storyteller, stepped down. You guys see where the pavement ends? Left ankle, rolled, took a twist, slammed onto the ground. Nobody's around, I'm on the ground right here. Luckily my mom, because they're doing the renovations on the main house, has her office set up here in this little pool house, shed thing. I was able to bang on the wall and she came running out because I couldn't get up. My ankle was shot. So I got lucky though. It's still a little sore, but I can walk on it, so that's good. But let's take a look and see how this is gonna look. So Brittany's trying to get it enrolled right now. We want to brighten this up in here. So we love the wood. We love, you know, this is aluminum in here, solid, you can hang from it, do pull-ups.
We have nothing against the wood. It's just brown. It's brown.
Yeah, and as you can see, we have the rear doors, windows covered, that one covered. And it's still pretty dark in here, so we want to lighten it up. So this was a solution we're thinking of. We were going to use like, you know, vinyl wrap. But we saw in actually the Travato group, I had seen somebody using some steel and pick, peel and stick wallpaper. So let's see how this looks. It'll look interesting. So it's like distressed barn wood. I'll definitely brighten it up. You can see the difference big time.
It's super bright. It does go with the gray on the walls because I was worried about that since you can't change that. And I don't hate the walls either. I actually really like them and they're a lot easier to take care of than the Travatos where I had to literally clean every single wall all the time with scuff marks. I think it's got to go this way, right? Left to right with since it's like wood.
Yeah, that'll make it, that's the proper way to put it on. If you're gonna do any type of laying floors down, you know, lay down the long way, give it the illusion it's bigger. So this is basically our version of, what do you call it, Brittany? On the wall that I did in there.
On the wall, what are you referring to?
So what I was trying to say was shiplap, and Brittany knew that, but she just let me look like an idiot. So yeah, so like if you're doing shiplap, you know, you lay it the long way. It gives just the illusion, you know, with everything running this way, that it is larger. And I can already tell this is going to be way brighter if we do this. Like a lot more light in here. But what we're going to do is wrap it around. Probably, I'm thinking try to wrap it around because we probably don't want the wood showing on the sides. I'd rather try to wrap it right around and then into here just a little bit. So on the back side you'll still see.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing the
We're not doing the whole thing. So the back side will still be the wood, but it'll be like in this far. So, I mean, I think it'll look good. I can give it a try. Here's some of the words, we gotta tear it off and we're cleaning this wood up to make it look good again.
It was literally like $13, so it's not like we're out that much if something doesn't work out. I was just trying to figure out how we're gonna cut out the holes for the...
Oh, we just gotta cut that out with a box cutter.
And it won't get to the wood underneath?
As long as you don't press too hard.
I'm gonna let you do that.
So I guess we're gonna kind of start getting to work on this, see how it goes. I guess we'll judge it when it's said and over with, and let you guys
peel it off.
Let you guys voice your opinion. Yeah, we'll peel off this stuff. It's gonna be some serious cleaning though. So, so yeah, let's get to work. All right, so we're holding it up. It's definitely gonna brighten this up. for sure. But I think we might just lay it across them like this, then go back once it's laid on and cut in between the cabinets. It's gonna be the best way to make it look continuous, look good.
It doesn't have to be perfect though. It'll still look good.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we're gonna give it a whirl. Worst comes to worst, we gotta take it off.
Okay, so look at the difference between that and that. Dark, bright. That makes a huge difference in here.
Well, everybody, it's been like, I don't know, 5-6 days. We did get most of the cabinets wrapped. Unfortunately, the last one down here isn't done because they sent us 2 different patterns. Then we ordered 2 more to see if we get one to line up. Still doesn't line up. We think we have a solution for that, but we'll figure it out. But we're dealing with a big issue. The water pump is not working. So I've done a lot of research. I've checked everything. I think our water pump's shot. But I'm gonna give Storyteller a call, see if I can order a new water pump. I'll have to get it hooked up, take that apart, get it in there. Pain in the butt. All right, so we hooked up the multimeter to the incoming power to our water pump, and it's getting power, so our water pump is no good. So we have actually ordered the same one off Amazon to replace it with. It's gonna actually take like 5 days for it to come in according to Amazon. But I guess we'll catch you next time when we get that in from Amazon, and we'll give you an update how the install goes. Van life, you always got one problem or another. You just kind of got to get used to it. So that is a little piece of advice: to expect problems and to just tackle them yourself the best you can. Try to avoid going to dealers if you purchased a already pre-assembled Class B van, and just handle it yourself. Because dealer, you're going to be waiting months. But if you handle it yourself, usually it's pretty easy. Maybe a pain in the butt for us. Been problem after problem. Not with the Storyteller. Just life in general. A lot of bad luck lately. But you learn to deal with it. Fix the issue yourself. Well, everybody, welcome back. So we have some exciting things happening today. But first, I'm going to tackle this speaker fix on the Mercedes-Benz chassis, because this speaker system sounds horrible right now. But let's see if we can fix that. So anybody familiar with the Mercedes-Benz, and I don't know if it's just the last few years or whatnot, there's been an issue with the speakers where you barely can hear anything out of the door speakers, but there's a speaker here in the center that basically emits all the sound. So it just sounds very skewed, and you don't get a fullness or a whole range of sounds. It's better than our Ram ProMaster on the Travato, honestly. But according to everybody, this could be much, much better. So I'm going to tackle this fix. Mercedes has put out a bulletin on it. A bunch of people in different Mercedes groups, like the Storyteller group, the Revel group, have done the fix. And it sounds really good. So let's tackle this. So luckily, I just installed a new radio on the little smart car. And I have this toolkit for removal. So this should help me pop out this speaker cover right here, just kind of gray area. Great. So we'll tackle that, get that open. So this is pretty simple to remove. Just literally pops out. So if you have something like one of these radio removal tools, dash removal tools, you just pop it in there, slide it around, pops right up. A little thin flathead screwdriver would work. And then you can probably see I got the speaker right here out. That just pops out too. You just pull on it gently and it pops out. And then I have some wires I'm going to need to remove, and I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but you can see it doesn't want to focus. But I have this little pick tool I'm going to use to you just pull the wires out. It's 2 wires on each side, and then I have to reverse all 4 wires. So I have to reverse the 2 gray wires, and then there's like a green and white and a violet or so colored one, and I got to remove those 2. So let's see if it sounds better once I do this. So you can see you just have to swap both gray wires, and then this green and white and this purple / violet and white. I've already swapped them. So now I'm gonna hook the speaker up, see how it works. But overall, very easy fix. Just, you know, flathead screwdriver, or preferably one of these removal tools, so you don't damage any of the plastic around. And then one of these little picks right here will make it much easier for you to remove those wires, because you just have to push in on them and kind of pop them out. Alright, so it's fixed and it sounds 1,000 times better. So if you have a Mercedes that is affected by this,
how may I help you?
And Mercedes trying to talk to me because I said I said the M word. Definitely do this because it makes a huge difference. So I brought up some music on Epidemic Sound. It's where we get all our non-copyright music from that we pay for, and it sounds 1,000 times better. So I'm gonna turn it up. So now it actually sounds like the music's around us. It's coming out of the side speakers. Before you could put your ear right up to the door speakers and you could barely hear anything, and now it's blasting out of that, kind of equal with the center speaker. So definitely a must-do fix that takes about 10 minutes and just needs a couple of basic tools. Brittany went and got some Dunkin' Donuts. We're gonna enjoy that, and in a couple, 2-3 hours, we will catch back up with you guys because we have something really important and cool to share with you all. Well, we told you guys that we had a surprise. We are here, so let's...
At a furniture store.
Yeah, at a furniture store.
So, we did go in a furniture store, but we came out with someone a little bit different. Would you want to come out? Say hi to everybody on YouTube. Say hi. Look at this sweet face. I'm not going to tell you his name yet because Neil named him and I'm going to let him do that. But his original name was Frankie.
Well, Frankie just didn't fit him. I mean, it does. But he's going to be a big mighty cat king one day. So his name is officially Bjorn. If anybody has watched Vikings, if you watch Vikings, you know Bjorn Lothbrok. So he is Bjorn the king cat. He's tiny. He's 10 weeks old.
Almost. He's not 10 weeks quite yet.
Well, in 2 days.
But we fell in love with his little face when he was barely 6 weeks old. So we had to wait almost 4 weeks for him. We've been keeping this secret for a long time now.
He's still really tiny. So he is joining the Van family. Our next task is to get him back to the property, to the house, and introduce him to Muna. And this is going to be interesting because Muna does not like other animals, but she was a stray when we rescued her, and they were pretty sure she had kittens, and if we play kitten sounds on YouTube, she comes running looking for kittens. So I've always said our only hope with her is it needs to be a kitten. Frankie checks the box, aka Bjorn. And so hopefully, sorry.
Cross your fingers for us. Look at him.
Look how he's sitting.
He is ready to be a van cat. Maybe not right away, but we're gonna work on that starting right now.
So we made it back to the family property, and it is time to introduce Bjorn to Muna. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, Moon's on the couch. Hi, Moon. Hey, Muna. Moon's looking for a kitten. This is the nicest Muna's ever been to another animal.
Oh my gosh. That didn't last long.
Muna, be nice. Be nice, Muna. It's a kitten. It's your baby brother. We're gonna have to update you on this. This is interesting. Started off good. Now, I don't know. And there's Muna. Not impressed. Alright, so it's been a few days. I think as I had stated in the last update on the water pump saga that I had to order it and it was like a 5-6 day delay in shipment. Well, it's here. We already started. There was a lot of swear words said, a lot of anger trying to get this out of here. Didn't want to rip the whole panel off because it entails a lot. So luckily we were able to reach in there, get it unscrewed. There's 4 screws holding it. This is a Pentair SureFlow 4008-101-A65. So if you have a Storyteller, or at least a 21, probably a 20, they probably use the same one, I'm not sure though, but a 21, that's the number you need. And sorry about that, it's essential air kicking on for the rental right here. But yeah, we're just gonna get moving ahead. We'll update you guys once we get this screwed back in, plugged in, and hopefully it works.
Alright, water pump is getting turned on. You can hear it. Dun 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 dun. Neil fixed it.
The water, oh, both of us fixed it because I couldn't get those screws in.
Yeah, the screws were a little difficult for us.
So definitely easier to take off the whole big panel and do it, but that's also, I say easier, that may be harder because I believe you have to also unbolt or unscrew the bed because the top somehow like screws down into the side panel. So that actually could take longer, but if you have the right tools, or if you had a flexible power drill, like one of the right angle ones, if you guys know what I'm talking about, the adjustable head, that would make it really easy. Because all you have to do is just kind of feel around for the 2 screws on the opposite side. Those are the hard ones. The 2 on this side are easy to get to. But all in all, mission accomplished. New water pump is installed. We have water, shower, sink, good to go.
So it's been a few days and we've got some updates. One of which, as you can see, we are in the van traveling. We've got both of our kitties with us and we are taking a little test trip this weekend before we really are off and truly completely back on the road. So, oh, you can hear them over there. But it's gonna be, you know, interesting to see the dynamic having 2 cats now instead of 1.
Well, good morning from the one and only Cracker Barrel. So yeah, change of plans last night. Pulled into Keel and Curly's. One, they hadn't answered us to confirm our reservation on Harvest Host. And then we were looking through, and it's been a long time since somebody's left a review. And that's because they're not confirming stays, and you have to have your confirmation in order to leave a review. And then we got there, it was packed, and in the area where the Harvest Hosts usually park in the back, in the grass area, also was lined with cars, and it just got rain, and it was at least probably 6-7+ inches of rainwater. And I started to go back, because you know we had the 4-wheel drive, so I wasn't too worried. I mean, we were probably going to get stuck, but I would have to kick it to 4-wheel drive to get us out of there. But as I was driving back, there was a white car facing us, stuck trying to get out, spinning tires. So we left. And now we're here at Cracker Barrel. This one actually stays open. This is right next to Lazy Days. This stays open till 11 p.m. So we got here about 9. Had a very late dinner. We were starving, and had a good night's sleep. Besides my hip, they got to do a better job on these mattresses. We have a topper on right now, but Storyteller, for the price you pay, they need to put a better mattress back there. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Why is that with RVs? You know, travel trailers, everything. Majority of them, the beds suck. It's like you're paying a premium price, especially for Class B vans now.
Maybe you should get to choose, like if you want soft, medium, or firm.
Yeah, they should have like plush, you know, yeah.
Because everyone's different with mattresses, so shouldn't you kind of get to make a choice?
Yep. And I'll say the consensus is, though, especially on the Storyteller, but mostly every RV, the bed always sucks. So give us the option for the price we're paying. But now we are going to get on the road and head south here into the storm. Not really, it's gonna be here probably in a few days, but we're headed down to Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda area. But overall, good first night's sleep, and Bjorn did really well. Few minor issues while driving. He was trying to climb up my shoulder while I was driving, digging his claws in, but now he's just playing with a bag.
He's a kitten. He does really good, and he slept with us last night, and Muna slept in the front seat. She still doesn't like him, but she tolerates him.
Yeah, as you can see, she's not really complaining too much. If she sees him right now, she'll hiss at him quick. But luckily, she doesn't attack him. She just hisses at him and kind of says, you know, you annoy me, I'm an old lady, leave me alone. So, yeah. But on that note, guys, I think we are going to end this. I know it's been all over the place, but we wanted to get back in the van, give you guys an update on how the first night with the cat went in the van. Basically, now with 2 cats, as you can hear. Muna not pleased. But, you know, we showed you guys the little mods we did with the cupboards and things like that. Water pump. And at the same time, I was also doing a little bit more of a fix to the Winnebago Travato. It had a wiring issue for the Volta. I don't know if I told you guys that yet. But I had to fix that, and the Volta was awesome. They walked me through it all, and we found the issue. It was wiring going in the wheel well, so I had to solder that wire, give that a fix, and it went all well. So everything's good, and hopefully we'll be back on the road full time, you know, on the road for 3 months at a time, very soon.
If you enjoyed this video, we hope you'll give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Do you travel with your animals? Do they enjoy traveling in whatever it is that you travel in? We'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys later.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see